Right, so these are T20s. So what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at the pollen filter. So what we're going to do today is take a look at the pollen filter and also the heater fan resistor unit. So this is one I've got as a spare, but I am really doubtful if this will actually work because it looks like it's been slightly destroyed. So these are the actual resistor coils, I think. And there is a pass through there which goes to the fan motor. I also have the fan motor as well. And I think that is that's a diode in the centre, unless it's a fusible resistor, not 100% certain. So symptoms that you have is that the fan will only work at full speed, which is normally because that resistor pack has failed, but I've also noticed that the fan itself has started to make some interesting bearing noises occasionally, but that might be just through lack of use. So I'm going to try this resistor pack and see if it works. And if it does, that rules that out. So these screws down here are interesting to get to. So close the glove box. And then just undo these. All of these are T20s, incidentally. There's one. Two. And then there's a third one over there. Let's grab this third one. Pollen filters for these seem to be available in two different sizes. So I've actually got two different sizes available. There we go, so we'll just disconnect the boot light, sorry, the glove box light, and lay that down there. Pollen filter lives behind this panel here. So, right, let's see if we can get to the fan resistor, which is all the way up here. So the fan motor and also the pollen filter, which lives in here, are all held in with a 732 socket, which is unusual on a car that is basically metric. I have a feeling it may be something weird, like 5.5mm. So what I'm going to do first is get the fan motor out of the way so I can see if I can get to the resistor pack, sorry, not the relay, the actual resistor pack. So let's get these bolts out. Incidentally, before starting this job, I've actually checked the pollen filter and it's brand new. And I did actually have a pollen filter ready to put in, so that's good. One good thing, I guess. I've actually got a spare fan as well. So I'm wondering if part of the problem is the fan motor. So the fan motor on there does sometimes make screechy bearing noises. So it's held in with 1, 2, 3 bolts at the top. 1, 2, and I think 3 probably around there. I think there's one down there and a couple on the bottom. So I'll leave that there. And let's attack these ones that we can see. So we've managed to get it out, just need to disconnect it. But this is the fan motor that's come out. You can see it's quite stiff, whereas this one, which is the one that came with the resistor pack, seems a bit more free flowing. So I'm going to put this one in. First, we need to get that connector off. I don't even know if that resistor, this new resistor pack's even going to work, because we'll just look at it. Not in the best shape, but that seems to be what they do, because that one's in a similar sort of condition as well. So we shall see. I think this is one area where it would be good to buy brand new. Anyway, let's move this fan out of the way. Let's see if we can get this off. There we go, so this is the one that's come out. And it does look a little bit iffy. So what we'll do is we'll test it later, but let's see if we can get this one back in. So let's grab our replacement fan motor, which is this one. And let's connect these two spade connectors. So we've got this one, which is actually on there. So brown is negative and red is positive. So let's just sort of mount this up in here. And then we're going to plug our connector in and then wrestle this up. amazingly, absolutely amazingly, that resistor pack works. So that can stay in. So now that's in, I've just done a little bit of cable management by clipping the motor cables onto the housing. This is a little GPS aerial for the, a DAB aerial for the radio CD that's fitted. So what we'll do is just pop a couple of cable ties onto this. Then that can be tucked out of the way. There we go, so that just tidies it up a bit. It can just be tucked out the way. So that there's enough slack on the cable going to the CD player. That can be tucked out the way there. There we go. And all we need to do now is put the glove box back. Here is our glove box. So light back on. And mount that into here. And then it's 6 T20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start with these bottom ones and then work our way to the tops. So let's do a final test before we call this job a success. So I've just got the ignition on. If you press the AC button, that should, even when it's off, put it into position 1, which it does. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. If you found this useful, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.